So today I have a dress to show you, which I bought from Killstar. Now I haven't bought anything from Killstar in a really long time. I used to buy so much from this website. Whenever they used to bring out new pieces of clothing, I was always straight in there trying to buy it. But I have to admit, for the last probably year and a half, I haven't actually bought anything from them. And that's just because the last couple of orders I made, I wasn't really that happy with what I bought. I wasn't happy with the quality of it, and especially for the prices that you pay, because they are slightly more expensive. And also, prices aside, I haven't really seen anything which I've thought like, wow, I need that right now, until they brought out their new range. And there was one dress in particular which I saw, and it was like the perfect envisionment of what I had been looking for. I am a big fan of their more kind of simplistic dresses, such as this kind of classic Wednesday Addams one which they sell. I think it's called Doll Dress on their site. And when I saw this one I'm going to show you today, I thought it was perfect just because it had no crazy slogans or anything on there which for me personally I didn't like. So when I saw that they had come out with a lace dress, I just had to get it. Now they did bring this out a couple of weeks ago and I have been saving up to get it. Annoyingly, when I did order it, they didn't have my size in stock anymore, so I had to size up to an extra large. It's obviously bigger than I need, but I've tried it on and it actually fits okay. I do like my clothes to be somewhat a little bit loose anyway, so it kind of worked out perfectly all in all. I would say size-wise, a extra large is probably for around a UK 14 to 16, whereas a large is more your kind of 12 to 14s. So it just came in a regular Killstar black bag, and this dress cost £49.99, and also I paid £3.95 on top of that for shipping. As with all dresses, it's so hard to see what they look like when I'm just holding them up, so I'll go through and show you a few details, and then I'll just insert some clips of what it actually looks like when it's on. So I did only get this dress this morning, hence why it does still have the kind of cardboard label on it. But the actual sort of top half of this dress is fully see-through. It's all in this lace design, but the top part doesn't have any kind of underlayer. It does actually show the pattern really nicely when it's on. The lace part goes from the shoulders, the sleeves, and then it ends just above the bust. When wearing it, you will see kind of strap lines here if you decide to wear a bra with it. It has sort of capped sleeves, so they're not crazy long, but they just kind of cover the top, just like this doll dress does. And the only thing I found with wearing this is that these sleeves don't have any stretch in them. So if you're someone who has slightly bigger upper arms like I do, and they are just a little bit tight, but bear in mind it is the first time this piece of clothing has been worn, and they do always stretch out slightly, because I remember when I got these, they used to be slightly uncomfortable, but after a few wears they sort of settled down a little bit. The back of this dress has this sort of cut out semicircle as such. Now I'm not normally a fan of kind of open backs, just because I feel I don't have the most attractive back going, but I feel like this would look awesome if maybe you had like a back tattoo or something. I think that would just look so pretty. Honestly though, this didn't really affect my decision because I am always wearing cardigans. I pretty much don't leave the house without a cardigan or a hoodie or a jumper on, so really no one sees this. And also in summer I feel like this will be a nice little ventilation hole. The lace itself as well is see-through all the way down to the actual skirt part itself, so effectively on your back you just have a layer of lace and a hole, whereas on the front, as you can see, they have put that underlayer. Now the element of this dress which I really like is this front section. So when you're wearing it, it does have this kind of lace up, almost kind of corset like bit which goes right at the front. And this kind of top section here is meant to cover like your whole boob area. So the corsety bit for me ends literally just under my bust. And then under this corseted bit, it goes down into a more sort of skater style dress, which is fully lined underneath with lace on top. And at the bottom it does have this really gorgeous little lace hem, which kind of gives me almost a kind of Victorian vibe to it. Now if you watch my Dark in Love review of their lace dress, you would have seen that it has a kind of similar corsety sort of thing to this. And I did actually swap out the string that came with it for a ribbon. I'm actually going to try and do exactly the same with this dress, because when I wear it, it is very boobalicious. Like, you can see everything. So what I'm going to try and do is put a ribbon through here, because I feel like that will kind of block it slightly more, so you'll still see the detail but it won't be like crazy in your face cleavage. Saying that though, this string that comes in it is really nice. The one that I bought from Dark in Love, which was quite literally double this price, although there was a lot more dress, the string they used felt very much like shoelaces, Whereas this one, although it's kind of the diameter and the thickness of a shoelace, it definitely has that kind of more silky feel to it. So it's a lot nicer string that comes in here, but for personal reasons, I think I'm going to see what it looks like with a ribbon. This dress is kind of in a baby doll style, and it is actually called the MORTE dress, which will go so nicely with our next Spooky Box Club theme. So I will probably be wearing this in my next Spooky Box Club unboxing. I will insert a few clips now of what it looks like on, because obviously things look very different. But please do bear in mind that my upper half kind of distorts the dress slightly. It does make the waistband kind of cinch up a tiny bit, but obviously if you're blessed with a smaller upper half, then I'm sure this will probably kind of end up looking more like a skater style waistline rather than like a high up baby doll waistline. Ow. So overall, I am really pleased with this dress. I definitely think it's worth the money. The lace itself is very soft, and also the inner lining is a nice thickness as well. It's kind of almost the thickness of like a regular kind of black dress from them, which is really good because sometimes these underlayers are just as see-through as the like layers on top, and really they aren't very effective at all. But I have to say, my faith in Killstar has been redeemed. I'm definitely considering maybe buying a few more Killstar pieces. Just as I said, I got a few dresses from them and I just really wasn't happy with them at all. I was slightly worried about buying this, but honestly it is such a nice quality. I'd say sort of quality and sort of price, it's probably on the same sort of level as Iron Fist, which is one of my favourite brands for buying dresses. It's also a super nice length. This Wednesday Addams dress from Killstar is kind of like my favourite length of dress. It's kind of a shorter dress, but you don't have to like continuously worry about flashing the world. And I did buy some of their sort of tie-dye versions of this dress, and I just found they were way too short. Like, I'd be walking around and continuously, like the whole day, I'd be like pulling at the bottom of my skirt, which is just something I cannot be bothered with. But I'm really glad this is slightly longer. It is in no way a long dress, it's still a shorter dress, it's just not crazy short. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do let me know if you're planning to buy anything from their new kind of witchy style collection. I'm definitely so stoked about some of their new pieces, and I am really pleased I invested in this dress. If you've got any questions or comments, please do leave them below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!